Well, I don't think I've ever had a Mitsubishi featured on my channel, but here it is. A Mitsubishi HS-U520. It is plugged in, it is turned on. I hit the power button, and I do get a clock display, and the light does light up. Now, something to do with the tape mechanism. I know, shock face, right? Well, that's not good. Huh. Does not want to even accept the tape. Well, I'm going to try to power it in and shut the power off. Maybe I can get the tape back out and see what is going on over here. This should open the door up right here, but something is definitely getting jammed up over here on this side. Sorry, it got moved. Huh. Okay, one moment, please. Okay, well, the first thing I notice is they have this plastic that's molded into the metal. And let me see if I can zoom in, if it'll still say focused a little bit. You can see a big crack right there. So this piece right there is basically loose. Let me try to get a better pointing implement. And then over here on this side, here is the reason that the tape will not go in. See that piece right there? That one right there. That's what's hanging it up. I'll bet you if I push it back out of the way, if I can get down in here. Yep, as soon as I pushed it back out of the way, it went in, no problem. Let me go and hand load this real quick. All right, so I went ahead and hand loaded the mechanism down. And you can see this piece is just, it's broken away. There's a crack right there, another crack there. This whole thing is cracked, multiple cracks. And it just leaves these pieces laying loose. So, look at that. Sony did the exact same thing. They molded their transports with the plastic built into the metal. And you can see it all the way down here in the bottom of the mechanism too. I mean, there's just no excuse for this. It doesn't last. I picked up a Sony VCR back in the 90s. Oh, no, that one is stuck. I'll have to do it by hand. Anyhow, I picked up a Sony VCR back in the 90s, and that was the problem. It was almost a brand new machine. I think it was an SLV 575, but it had issues. Look at that. It's all cracked. It doesn't work. Unfortunately, I think this one is going to be a goner. There's not really too much I can do to revitalize this. Maybe there's a reason those Magnavox ZV457s are still going. I mean, yeah, they're not as old as this thing. Let me see if there's a date on this. No. No date. But let me go and hand unload this thing and I'll show you the rest of the cracks. Well, realistically, it doesn't look too terribly bad, but anywhere there's a junction point, like right there, you can see a crack right there. There is a crack right there. There's a crack right there. I mean, these probably won't affect the functionality of this unit. Check that out. Cracked right there. These are the ones that are going to kill it right there, because these are supportive. They need to have this, when this thing ejects, it needs to come back to the home position. And this one that was over here that's actually poking out, that's going to be the issue. If I remove it, the pin will just cause this whole loading mechanism to drop down. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to call this one. I don't want to marry this thing. I'm already married. I'm very happy with the wife that I have, and I don't need this thing married to me. Anyhow, we'll do a quick look around. Very nice construction. Mitsubishi always made some very nice products. Although in their mid 80s and early 90s, they did use some incredibly cheap capacitors that had leakage problems all over the place. I repaired hundreds of big screen TVs, including like 25-inch CRT TVs, but mostly a lot of projection TVs that just had leaking capacitors everywhere. Finally, I got to the point where it's like, you got a Mitsubishi and it's got bad caps, I'm changing every single one. Anyhow, there it is, the Mitsubishi HS-U520. Unfortunately, I think this thing is going to go to the e-waste facility in the sky. All right, everyone, thank you for watching. Everyone have a great day. Bye-bye. So this piece right there is basically